What's going on, everyone? So I talked about how Luka is and seems committed. He's recruiting for the Lakers. Reports came out that hey, him and Rob Pelinka are going to continue to recruit. They're going to continue to work together to kind of find those players and build perennial contention teams year in and year out. And as long as you have Luka, you're going to be in the conversation. As long as you have Luka, you're going to be a very good, one of the better basketball teams. Luka is that good, that talented, that skilled, right? But he can't do it by himself, right? It's a 5-on-5 game, not a 1-on-5 game. So, you're going to have to continue to build the roster around him and all of that. And one of the things, though, is this sense of urgency, right? And I've talked about it. My concern is that the Lakers take their foot off the gas. My concern is that the Lakers, rather than staying, pedal to the metal, full throttle, going to make the trades and make the moves and not being satisfied, as Rob Pelinka put it, right? They're not satisfied. They want to do it. Good. I love to hear that. I hope that that's great. But a couple things that are concerning is that Luka has said that he believes that they have enough to win a championship, which gives me a little concerns that hey, maybe Rob listens to that and goes cool, we're good, right? And the other thing is yes, we have Luka and he's on the extension. And I've talked about the loyalty thing, right? He'll likely never be as loyal to the Lakers as he was to Dallas, right? I do think he'll have real loyalty. These European players they do. A lot of these European players, you got to keep in mind, they're going to their hometown, their home countries and stuff like that in the offseason and stuff. The US is just another place for them. It's just hey, I'm going to the U.S. for work. And then they're usually off doing whatever, right? Where U.S. players, they want to live in the cities that they want to live in. They want the nice weather, the girls, the nightlife, all that stuff, because they're not going to their home countries and stuff. They're in their home countries, right? So there's elements that go into it beyond just this, that, and the other. So, but I do think Luka will have a level of commitment to the Lakers, just as you see with a lot of these European players. But all it takes is that one to go I'm going to break the mold, right? For years, guys usually stayed where they stood, right? Or where they were drafted or whatever, or traded or whatever, right? And then you get LeBron and stuff starting the player empowerment and the movement and all that stuff, which I think is great. I am pro that because there's a lot of organizations and teams where it's come on, man, look at LeBron's early years. It's just he was supposed to win with that. So I am all for that. But my point and the reason I'm bringing that up is because he was kind of the one that popularized it. All it takes is one of those guys to popularize it. And then all of a sudden everyone else goes, wait, I can go over here. So Luka could popularize it and then the Lakers are in trouble. Right? But Luka, again, seems committed, right? Not as committed. I don't know if he'll be as committed as he was to Dallas. Because again, Dallas was the place. It was his home. And, it's always your first heartbreak. Right? You never, they say you never have that trust with that significant other ever again the way that you did with your first. Right? Because you hadn't experienced it. You're new to it. And then you realize, you start building up those walls, right? But, I do think Luka is going to be very committed. And he himself has said that he's committed. He himself said, and this is from Luka, being a Laker is an honor. And I wanted to be here. I want my name up there someday. He wants the Lakers. He wants to go down as an all-time great Laker. He wants his name up in the rafters. He wants to see him and retire and all that stuff. Get, in the Hall of Fame. Go down as one of the greatest Lakers ever. All of that. And I love it. It's what I want to hear. But I also have concerns that Rob Pelinka is going to take that, that there won't be that urgency. But you also don't want to push that, right? Because a couple things about that. One, what is he going to say? He's just signing an extension. He's going to be like, oh yeah, after this extension, I'm gone. No. And it also depends on where you're at. Right? If Lakers have won 2 championships in this time, he's probably not going anywhere. He's going to sign his new contract and try to win some more, right? But if they haven't won a championship and they're not close and they're a play-in team or something like that come, the fall, now all of a sudden it starts getting a little dicey there. Now all of a sudden it's okay, now we're getting there. And it's also part of the reasons why I have my concerns about the cap preservations and all that stuff that they want to preserve. Because it's okay, so you're going to go into the 2027 season fully, empty, clean sheets, right? Perfect. Now, if you land a Giannis or a Jokic, it was all worth it, right? Like, if the Lakers know now that they can land one of them, then yes, you wait. Because there is a good chance, like your best chance between now and then of winning a championship is with those guys, right? You're talking potentially winning multiple championships, not just one, right? Not one, not two, not three, right? Like my point is, like, if the Lakers know that somebody's coming, then that's one thing. But if they don't, then you're, saving all this cap space. And if you miss out, it's like the Kawhi situation all again. And luckily, they had Anthony Davis and LeBron James, and they were able to piece it together. But if LeBron's gone and all you have is Luka and a bunch of role players, like, that might not bode well. And now you're in another contract year for Luka because he's going to opt out because he's going to want the money. And now you've ran the risk of him just leaving you. That's not good. That doesn't bode well for the Lakers. So a lot of my concern is, that there is this sense of exhale. I love everything that Luka said. I mean, he said all the right stuff. Now you could argue it's the PC answer and all that stuff because, again, like, what is he supposed to say? But I really hope the Lakers don't take that lightly. I hope that the Lakers don't take Luka's commitment as like, okay, we're fine. I hope the Lakers take that commitment as like, okay, he's doing right by us, so therefore we need to do right by him. We need to make sure that we're holding up our end of the deal, our end of the bargain, because if we don't do right by him, then we look bad and he could leave and it becomes a mess and all this other stuff, right? Luka's patient. Luka's willing to ride it. I mean, again, he went to the conference finals and then ended up missing the play-in entirely, and then was in the NBA finals, right? And then, lost in the first round last year. And he even said, I got a taste. I want to get back. I want to be in the finals again. And he wants to win one now, right? Like, you get to that spot and you get that feel. I mean, you've heard guys like Chris Paul talked about, like, I'm addicted to going to the finals now. Now that I've actually gone, now that you feel it, right? Like, it's just it's an atmosphere unlike anything else. It's the highest achievement that you can get in this sport. It's what every player has dreamt about their entire lives. Playing in an NBA finals, winning an NBA championship, hoisting that trophy over your head. And Luka wants that. Lakers need to deliver on that. Luka wants to stay and retire a Laker and all that stuff. Chef kiss. Beautiful. I love it. But the Lakers need to make sure that they maximize on that and do right by that rather than take advantage of that. Right? So hopefully Rob and the Lakers actually do that. But we'll see. Time will tell. Anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. So we enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.